Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you. From Yahuwah, that is our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Mashayah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yeshua, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one, brothers and sisters, than Yahuwah. And Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Daoud coming to you again to bring you a report. Hedash. There she is. I see her. The moon has become visible in the western sky. The renewed moon was spotted and confirmed the evening of January 12th, which makes our Shabbat on the matrix calendar on Saturday. On Yah's calendar, the first day of the month. Happy non-GMO New Year, Yesharal. Non-GMO? What does that mean? No Gentile, Metonic obstructions. They have obstructed the cycles of the sun, the moon, and the stars by the rules of postponement. What is it that they're trying to do again? To control the weather. Doesn't that sound delusional? Anyone who is making an adjustment to the calendar is trying to control the weather. How do we know that's true? They'll make this statement. If you don't make an adjustment to the calendar, your Passover is going to be all the way back in the winter months. You see? So they have to bring it back close to the equinox, where the rain, the dew, and the heat comes down on the solar calendar. A place where they know the seasons will be present. Did you guys know that there's no seasons on the moon? It'll cycle back straight through the months. 32 to 32 and a half years, it'll meet up with the sun. And the path of years begins all over again. It is just the natural cycle of how the Father created the sun, the moon, and the stars to work together. But guess what they decide? We're going to control it. Are they going to fly up into the heavens and make an adjustment? Is there any among the vanity of the children of Yeshua that can cause rain? Is not you he, O Yahuwah? Well, now that I know that it is you, I will wait on you. Let's begin. Devarim, chapter 11, verses 10 to 11. I'm going to show you how wide this delusion is. I have 100+ scriptures that is based on this subject. 10. For the land? What land? The promised land. Where you're going to possess? Stop. We're about to leave this place. We're leaving the house of bondage to go into the land that our Father has given to us. The land that you're going to possess is not as the land of Egypt. Did you hear that? It's not like the land of your captivity, from whence you came out, where you sowed your seed and watered it with your foot as a garden of herbs. What does he mean by that? They had to go dip their pots in the Nile and come and water their gardens by hand. 11. But the land that you are going to possess, it is a land of hills and valleys, and it drinks water of the rain of heaven. The adjustment is not going to bring down the rain, is it? Who's going to bring down the rain? 12. A land which Yahuwah, our Alayak, cares for. The eyes of Yahuwah, our Alayak, are always upon it. From the beginning of the year, indeed, unto the end of the year. How many months of that is that? 12. He's watching his land 12 months of the year. Why do you not trust that he will do what he said that he would do? Look at Proverbs 36. Don't you add to his words, lest he rebukes you and you be found a liar. All of our brothers who are making an adjustment to the calendar, you're going to have to stand before him on that day. You're going to be found liars. Your punishment will be just for all the people that you led astray. Repent now. The time is short. You may not get this chance again. 13. And it shall come to pass, if you shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love Yahuwah, our powerful shepherd of man, that stretched forth his arm with an open palm to the children of Yisrael only, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. 14. That I will give you the rain of your land in its due season? Hold it. The Father put us on lunar time. There is no seasons on the moon. So what is the word? Look, the Hebrew script in the ancient text. Ba-tu, or ba-a-tu. Time. Not muad. Time. If you go to the Strong's Concordance to look it up, you'll find out that the first choice is time. But they gave you season. Why do you think they did that? Who translated this book? The Gentiles? What calendar do they have? Solar? What did the Father put us on? Lunar. So the word is time, because there's no seasons on the moon. Look what he's going to say next. The first rain. In the first month. You know something funny? It's raining here and it's 80-something degrees. And the latter rain. That's the 12th month. He's going to give you rain straight down through the year, that you may gather in your corn and your wine and your oil. Tell me something. If you have to make the adjustment to the calendar to find the rain, are you set apart? Are you above all people of the earth? By making your adjustment, you're making the claim by your action that you are not. What would make you so special if you have to make the adjustment? Nothing. You'll be just like the Gentiles. But he gave us a special promise. If we keep his commandments, he'll pour out his precious rain, open up the windows of heaven, and pour us out a blessing that there'll not be room enough to receive it any time of the year. Why don't you believe him? Is it so hard to believe that he has the ability to do this? He can make it rain on one plot of land while the next plot is dry. He can target the rain. But you don't believe in him. Well, your actions by making an adjustment to the calendar proves that you do not believe in him. Let's look at some calendars. The Lions. The leader, Brother Xavier, and his team, Brother Kayahu and Brother Adin. Here's their calendar for the first month. It's a handwritten calendar. Now, every last one of you can do this. If you don't have software, you can do this yourself. Even if you don't have a printer, get a piece of paper and a ruler and make your lines, and you can just fill it in. The only thing you need to know is how to count the days, right? Let's see if the Lions know how to count the days. Look at Friday. Look what he has in the box. Hedash. I see her. There she is. She's become visible. So the new moon's day would be on Saturday. How does a day work? From the evening of Friday to the evening of Saturday is a day. So from new moon's day, which is the first day of the month, you start your count. What are we looking for? Passover, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So we count 14 days. We come down to the 26th. Look what's in the box. FOULB. In the evening. What is that? The Feast of Unleavened Bread? There we go. All right. So we go into the feast day, which would be the 15th. Yes. How does the day work? From the 14th in the evening to the 15th in the evening. Then we come to our working days, and we count 6 more working days. And then we come to the 21st, which would be the 7th day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And then we go into our Shabbat. Very good. They know how to count the days. And then he brought you into the projected new moon for the next month on the bottom. You see the asterisk there? Look up top. The asterisk means look for the moon. Okay, so the lions have passed the test. They've shown for 2 months that they know how to count the days. They've shown that they know how to find Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread on their own. They are ready to move to the next level. I can hear Brother Xavier saying, next level? I didn't know there was a next level. Yes, there is. Next month, you will be responsible for creating the Renewed Moons video. The template is there. You see me do it every month. Follow the template. If you have any questions, I'm here. Choose whomever on your team that's going to be the spokesperson. The lionesses. Ahut Daya is the team leader. And on her team is Ahut Lawanda and Ahut Tashikia. Ahut means sister. Hey, ladies, the same applies to you. The lions have next month. You have the month after. Choose the person that's going to speak on the lioness's behalf. Yeah. Hey, let's see if the ladies know how to count the days. Look on the calendar. Identify number 12. As you see, her calendar is likened unto Brother Kuya's calendar. Great details. Yes. When you're going to teach, you have to teach from a detailed calendar. If you're going to make a calendar for your personal use, then you make one like Brother Xavier's calendar. It's the reason why I'm displaying both styles. Okay, so you see number 12? Let's see what she has in the box. It's the 4th Sabbath day and new moon in the evening. There's the bracket. We saw it. Well, some of us did. I didn't. I didn't have the honor to see the same moon that Masha and Aharon saw in the land of Egypt. But some of us did. Matter of fact, quite a few of us. So how does a day work? From the evening of the 29th, which is the 29th day of the prior month, to the evening of the first day of the month. Got it? So New Moon's Day would be on the 13th on Pope Gregory's calendar, but it would be day number 1 in the sky. And from day number 1, you start your count to the Pasa. Count 14 days. We come to the 26th. Look, the lions and the lionesses are in agreement. They're not together. They're not communicating, but they're in agreement. Everyone has the same day. It shows that they know how to count the days. Let's see what Ahut Daya has in the box. It's the Shabbat day in the evening and Pasa in the evening. No leaven is to be found in your house. Okay, so we come to the next day, and it's the second Shabbat day and full moon. It is the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and you start your count for the 7 days, and you do your 7-day count. You come all the way back to the 21st in the sky, and it'll be day number 2 in February on Pope Gregory's calendar. And then in the evening of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you come into that Shabbat that most people don't even know about. So the sisters have shown that they know how to count the days. 2 witnesses. The third witness. Brother Kuya's calendar. I know it sounds like a game show every month, but let me tell you about Brother Kuya. In 2019, when Yah stretched forth his arm to the children of Yisrael and put us on the path of years, in 2020, Yah joined Brother Kuya to me. We became a team. I was the voice, and he did all of the visual aid. It was rough for me to explain this. But once Brother Kuya came, it became easy because I had a visual aid in front of me to explain to you step by step. Okay? Do you understand what I just said? When Yah stretched forth his hand the first time, in the land of Egypt, he sent Masha and Aharon. This time, he sent Brother Daoud and Brother Kuya in the land of our captivity that's likened unto Egypt. To bring you what? The path of years. Brother Kuya, in all of these years, has been overlaying the lunar calendar on top of Pope Gregory's calendar so that you can find the days in the matrix. All right? We don't have to go through Brother Kuya's calendar because it starts in the 26th. The new moon up top came out in the 29th in the evening. New Moon's Day is the same day. We have 3 witnesses here. This is what perfection looks like. Out of the mouth of 2 and 3 witnesses shall every word be established. Now we have 3 witnesses every month to confirm our sightings and create our calendars. Thank you for your service. Now, I also want to do something else. I want to thank the Yahuwah Alua community. They gave me a staff. They gave me a rod, like a shepherd. I pray with it. It's right next to my bed. It empowers me to do what, Brother Daoud? To keep going. When I first received it, I just couldn't let it go, couldn't stop crying. Then they gave me a little flashlight with it, with a purple light. And they say, go in the dark and use the little flashlight. And I did. And the name that is above all names, illuminated in this beautiful blue hue and some little stones of purple. And I saw the statement of faith and scripture, and my name is on it. And the King that is above all kings' name is upon it. I love it. I've had many gifts in my life. This one trumps them all. let me end this because I'm tearing up again. I thank you so much for helping me to continue. These are troubled times. There's not one of us that is not going through the fire. What I have to say to you is just hold on. A little while longer. He's coming to get us. And we will be exalted. Happy New Year, brothers and sisters. Go out there and blow the trumpets and disturb your neighbors. Shalom.